on the person.
You don't have to make a bracha?
You don't make the bracha. If the fruit is made to a tuffel for the cereal, you don't make a bracha.
Even if you can end up eating excised food?
Even if, and not only that, even the end you can eat it by itself.
You didn't give a spoon with just that.
Once you make a mazonis, and then at the end, it's like Cheerios we used to eat young children. So very often, the end, well, you had milk. You don't have to make a bracha on the milk. Once you make a mazonis, that's it. So the same. So again, I cannot. If you're bananas and if you want the health, that's a different reason. But generally speaking, fruit in the cereal is to give it a sweet taste. That's what it is.
If we have enough milk left in our bowl,
You don't make a bracha. Okay, we'll soon see. It's not my Torah, it's the Rav's Torah.
So can you make that evaluation about other foods, a salad with some fruit in it?
Yeah, the same thing. If you have, that's what I was saying. People have salad with fruit. Now, it depends why you have the fruit.
Because we said that would make the.
Yeah, that's mazonis. But besides mazonis, you have fruit that's with vegetables, right? So if your tachlis is to eat both, you want nutrition, and you have to make a separate bracha on the priyadoma. But if you just put it in to have it a sweet taste, so then you're going to make a by priyadoma. So it depends exactly why you put fruit. Today it's very, very popular. You know, they put olives. I asked my daughter who's on these fancy foods. She says there's a salad where they put in olives. There's a cheese salad and a salad where they put olives, small pieces of olive. No. It's not gesund. It's taste for the flavor. They have a special olive.
Olives are great.
Made and it gives a good taste, and then the salad. So now you don't have to make a brei priyadoma, a prayetz. It's a salad is the main, even though zayis is very choshev. But the only reason you put the olives in that is that the salad should have a taste.
Even if you're doing it for both, let's say it's not olives.
That's what he said. Let's say you do it for both. He wants to have olives because health reasons. So then you have to make a separate bracha. Well, no. If you want both, I'm sorry. If you want both, you have to. I'm sorry. You go b'saroiv. Rav says in a minute. If you can't, even I want both, but then if it's a teruvis mixture, you go b'saroiv.
There's a very popular salad that a lot of the Jews use these days on Shabbos. Broccoli with cashews and dried cranberries or raisins or whatever. So definitely you have the cashews as aids, and it's like it's definitely a part of the salad, but it's not the roiv, and it's, you know what I mean? It's not there for like nutrition. It's just there for that's the salad.
The crunchiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever. So again, then if it's just giving a flavor, then you want both, and you want the health, and then you go b'saroiv.
Can you say Adama is part of the anyway?
No.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what exactly the evaluation is. I was going to ask someone putting nuts like in their salad, which is something that's common nowadays, or putting an avocado in their salad, or putting craisins in your salad. These are all like eights. Some of them are for sweetness, but some of them are. That is the salad.
So you go b'saroiv.
And you only make a bracha on the right?
On the
What
right.
do you mean if the majority of that salad?
Let's say the salad. I noticed that my daughter makes salad yontif. She was here. She made a salad exactly with avocado. So avocado said the main thing is the vegetables. It's a little bit of avocado.
So why don't you say right all the time, even when you're cutting up a banana in cereal and you want it for nutrition?
Well, and you're right. But if it depends what bananas could be not. Bananas could be the right. But if it's a meat, you go with the right.
Even if the bananas
Well, the question the bananas is the right. That's the question.
So bananas are, even if the bananas are the right in the cereal, you're still only
if it's only l'sakli lachshiroi, then you only make
By the sushi, you said we need to dissect the sushi to make the brachas on the different aspects of it. How come on salads where you see the pieces, we don't have to make different
You go
brachas?
b'saroiv. You go b'saroiv.
But on the salad, on the sushi, you don't just make mezainis on the rice and butter.
Well, it's not. You have to know what the roiv is. I'm
That
just
is
trying
the
to
roiv,
figure
right?
out. I asked a bunch of people sushi, everyone tells me different titles about the sushi.
The fish is arrived, the rice is
Right,
arrived.
everyone says differently. I can't get the picture. Right? You like sushi?
Yeah.
So what is the most important?
I like the fish.
But it's the mixture. You wouldn't eat the fish.
Yeah, you wouldn't eat the fish without the rice.
I eat sashimi. I like just the fish.
Yeah, but you eat it without the rice?
Yeah.
Oh, but as most people tell me, they wouldn't eat it without the rice.
It's sashimi. They have
Right.
a plate of it, just.
You would eat it without the rice, the fish, the sushi?
what he's saying is that is another option. They just call it sashimi, and it's just plain raw fish.
Yeah, but most people don't eat that, right?
It's a different thing. It's a different thing.
Fine.
It's on the menu though.
It's a lot
It's a
more
menu
expensive.
item, it's not like I'm making it up.
Sashimi's not sushi.
No, it's not. No, but it's trying to find out, what the.
Okay, that's the inside again. Aturu v'shnei mina shem ruven yachad em b'chsein shuvas em echad hi iker sheni nosam ekim the sakna l'chshiroi the iker paiter atuba v'chusay beim b'brach rishoin beim b'brach achrayna em shneim iker he wants both em echad mem yarov is a nechsher iker em yit nechsher tutfel e but legabaroi very clearly. So you want both. You shneim iker. Okay, someone with bananas. See, bezoinus, forget bezoinus. That's why I don't want to talk about cereals. But bananas with other fruits, and he really wants them as what?
With cottage cheese.
With cottage cheese, okay. That's then he wants both. He wants both the nutrition. So then you go b'seroiv. And if you can't be machri deroiv, people have asked me, then you should make a bracha on banana, separate piece.
Like Pesach, we take strawberries, bananas, and cottage cheese, and mix it together, and that's what the kids have for breakfast. Would they just make it what? Did they just make a bracha on the cottage cheese? Because that's like the majority of the
That's
thing.
the majority thing, right? Right? What do you say? Right. Right.
Yogurt with the fruit in it.
The yogurts are pieces of fruit, correct.
The concept of bracha being more like encompassing doesn't ever come into play.
Like
Not
a
like
greater
if you have a suffix, you only make a shahab because
No,
it covers
no.
everything,
No.
or a
Can you have a suffix here? There's no suffix.
That's not a
Yeah,
suffix.
but you're just making a shahak on the cottage cheese, but you're not doing
That's the
like
maker. So what?
Huh?
That's the maker.
So you
Cottage
look at a
cheese.
bowl and you don't know if you have more fruit or more cottage cheese, but you could make a shahak on a 8 and not vice versa. So
No, it doesn't make a difference. You have to determine what's the roiv. If you write there's more fruit, then you make a by pre-weights.
And roiv means more quantity of it.
Right. Quantity, yes.
Meaning as opposed to,
Yes.
more kosher.
Yes. More volume.
By volume.
So far we have no option of two brachas.
No.
So if somebody wants to take salad and eat,
Unless they're even.
Even, so let's say salad, chicken salad, you have.
No, you're gonna have more salad. You're always put more lettuce than chicken.
Chicken salad, that's a good mushroom. What is chicken salad?
It's pieces of chicken with most.
What
of
is the most? Most is salad.
Salad,
No?
right?
I looked at it.
Big bowl of lettuce with a few strips of chicken on
Well-
it. Especially for regular meeting.
But you really want the chicken.
You're gonna
Rabbi
eat
Tauber,
7 pieces of chicken.
You really just want the chicken though. That's what you
Big
really
pile
want.
of
Chicken
lettuce.
salad. You want that chicken, but there's definitely more than salad than chicken. So you make a dumbo or you make a shako.
So you want, wait a minute. I see, I'm not into food. I must say. He's saying something, you're saying something else, and he's saying something. You're saying that chicken salad, the main thing is the chicken.
I'm not buying it for a
I
salad.
think
no, he's buying it for the chicken, but the rive is the salad.
No. That I know. But the question is, I want
Why you buying
chicken and I want some salad
Rabbi, when
with
they
it.
sell chicken Caesar salad for $12, the $12 is not the lettuce, it's the chicken. But there's a lot of lettuce there. That's how you get full.
They make you feel like you're buying more.
Yeah.
That's how you get
No,
full.
but my question is
So
this.
when you're buying chicken Caesar salad, you still make.
I don't know. When you want that salad, you want both? Or you really only want the chicken and the chicken? You want both? That's pasha. That's understood. Not like you.
Okay, so it's.
I understood it that people who are usually on a diet do it. I see the girls. I see the girls. And my daughters do it. They do it, and it's because it's a diet. It says so. Then you have to make you have to observe. You make a dama.
So why don't we say the same thing by cholent where you can see chunks? We said by cholent where you can see chunks, our cholent, not your cholent, where we have big
Potatoes. Because I've seen that Polish cholent. It's a huge potato. It's not mixed in with everything. It's just a huge piece of
That's what
potato.
salad is, you have big pieces.
I looked at the salad. It's all mixed up. The potato.
They're totally separable items.
It's okay. That's okay. Doesn't say it can't be separated.
In many places, they serve the thing on the top, the meat on the top, the schnitzel on the top. So everything about it is a salad. That's what they present.
Yeah, that sounds. Even if it's cut up,
You
it's
mix
always
it
on
up.
top.
You mix it up.
Is it wrong to make two set of brachas?
It is wrong, right? You can't make two brachas.
If it's on top like that, you take a piece, separate bracha, and
I'm not supposed to do that. You see, later, it's a very difficult, later.
even there's a certain chashivas to meat.
Yeah, but again, I could talk for myself. I saw my daughter eat it. And I asked her why eating. It's a diet. It's salad. And, you know, I know I tried it once a long time ago.
No
I was
question, the person that's eating wants to eat
wants
it all.
both.
But
Wants both.
Yes, but there's an importance, you know. When I go to a
That's-
restaurant
that's
and I
a-
get a steak, there's also some
You know,
vegetables
it
on
could
the
be more
side.
expensive, but you want both. You don't want. He says you want chicken. I'll give Dick this. The way I understand my wife, for my daughter, you want both. Because you're hungry and you want to fill yourself up with dietetic, and then she mixes it together. So you want both, so you go b'saroif. That's what the Rav says.
To what extent, to what size are we saying that that's when you have to make a separate bracha?
That's a tough question to answer. That's why many people say on the Polish chont, that we understand Chabad makes a chont, the whole potatoes there, then it's not mixed in. You know, the way my wife makes a cholent, the potatoes, if she puts potatoes and she puts meat, it's, you know, it's mixed in. But there are people like you describe who, it's a whole potato, right?
On Pesach, people
But,
make cholent, meat, potato, and carrots. Because you can't use beans. Those are very discernible separate pieces. They don't even stick together. I'm just trying to understand what...
Yeah, then if
what
it's
literally-
separate, then it's not. But the chicken salad I saw, it's mixed all together. If the cholent is separate, the meat, someone said over here that certain Sfardim have separate.
That's mamash separate. That's not...
Yeah, so here too, if you see it's a meat separate, and the potato separate, and the beans are separate, you know, it's mamish separate. That's why a big potato is not mixed in.
I'm still, I can't get the... If I have a salad and I have a cherry tomato, it's in a completely separate item on its own. Would I make a separate bracha even if the chicken's there already? Let's just say it's chicken with cherry.
I want to ask you something. Do you take out the tomato alone, or you eat it together with others? How do you have to ask people to eat?
A cherry tomato, you just stab a fork
No,
into
but
it.
you might or might not.
No. But I want to ask you, do you eat it with the chicken, or you without the
I
chicken?
think the
That's
same
what
with
it
the
is.
cholent.
But that's just me.
One second. How do you eat the
I
salad?
would, if it was a cherry tomato, I would take a fork, put it in the tomato, and I would just eat it. I wouldn't.
Danny, Mr. Hamayven, what do we do?
No.
There's,
Eat it with,
eat what?
with the chicken.
With the chicken.
I'm different.
So no, it doesn't make a difference you do it. I understood most people do it. That's why they put it in the tomato. So if you eat it together, so that it's together.
Go back to the chunk, people mix it, don't people all together?
They eat it together?
You don't take a potato and eat it like that. You eat it. There's a bean on it. There's a potato, piece of potato. There's a piece.
Then it's over. Then you have to go b'saroy.
It's how it's eaten.
It's how it's eaten. Yeah.
Now, oh wow.
I thought that the people with the chont eat the potato separate.
Shalom, wouldn't you just go out, wouldn't it just be a mezainis if
Would be a mezainis if there's barley.
Even if it's not,
Even
if
though
the barley's not right, it would
Yes.
still be mezainis.
Most channels they put in barley, you only make a mezainis.
But the meat, that's separate, or that's
No, part of it.
you get a nice piece of meat.
It's nothing to do with the right.
It's mixed in. I mean, it's how it's eaten. If you take out the meat, like he says, you take out the meat from it and eat it. Normally, the cholent in our shul, it's mixed into the cholent. You find a piece of meat, but it's mixed in the cholent.
You should make a mezainis because there's barley.
You make a mezainis. You make a mezainis. I tell everyone, cholent, you make a mezainis.
Basically like a chicken Caesar salad that has croutons, you make a mezainis on that salad too.
Right. If you have croutons, you want to make a mezainis.
Take it with the chalk.
We have to one day have a party over here, all different foods.
I'm telling you, a potluck is in the. A potluck is in
But I
the.
guess just the final question I think that would be useful for everybody is that, is it really a subjective situation? So if for me, I do it one way and Shmuel does it another way, we each would make brachas according to our own way of doing it? Or do
I
we
don't
say,
think
hey,
so.
most
I think
eat
most
chicken
people
salad,
did it.
and therefore everybody should make it that way.
Yeah, I think most people eat chicken salad, eat it together. I would assume. I don't know.
I understand. So what I'm saying is, if most people do it that way, yet one guy's eating it separate.
I have to
or-
think about it. I have to think about it. I would have to think about this. So the Rab min dugen hoyve nikre muzen, he choshev ikeli oilam. This is halacha that many lamded Torah don't know. Shefele rav atav shedavash oymine macheren im itor ma'echer mishlaminem afele ikre mach mesadvash oymine macheren. That's the main thing. Like You just said they put a little croutons into the salad, right? They don't put much, the way you describe it. Just put a little. Give a taste. That has to have the substance. So it's very clear. The Rav says, if you have, this is like a Shiurim, it's a Gemara. If you have a whole salad, the chont, barley and the chont, you make a mezainis. And the salad that you put croutons, you make only a mezainis. Many people don't know. There's as I like to quote the Yeshiva Shiro, there's a $20 million question over here. And the question is, why fried chicken? Schnitzel, you know what a schnitzel is? So why don't you make a mezainis on that? So what? But you see the mezainis on it. You see it's breadcrumbs. It's crumbs.
It should be the same as a matzah ball, let's say.
Yeah, it should be a mezainis. And you should make only a mezainis.
Right.
It's going to taste one. What? So what? It's a fried. So it's mezainis. Fried takes the moitzi. It doesn't take anything out. I remember we asked the Moshe when we learned it. I learned it in Yeshiva in Lakeland and Kyle. We didn't understand it, and then we sent to Etzisot to ask, and I mean, no one has a good answer.
Are there people that actually make them?
I'm Achmer. I don't, because the Moshe said you should make a mezainis. I don't know why. So I always should not. That's what I understood. It doesn't write in the tshuva, but what I do is I eat a piece of mezainis always. When I take a piece of mezainis and I make a mezainis on it.
Before you eat
For schnitzel.
But the truth is, according to your logic, you cannot even make a bracha shahakar on the schnitzel.
No. Should only make a mezainis. I don't know.
Your solution, making mezainis before, you have to make a shahakar.
Isn't someone made a brachas, Chabad? Someone told me.
Yeah, do both. Someone, yeah.
Can you look it up and see if he talks about it? Someone told me he did a good job. Yeah, you know what this is?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
So you would make a Mazonas or Shafol and a Schnitzel, you make it on something
I would make it something else.
So both Shafol and Mazonas on something else?
Yeah, right.
According to this, the way it ends up, doesn't it make sense? I heard this once. Usually, according to the way it ends up, some schnitzels have a thicker layer of result than that. It's just a thin layer. According to this,
Well, so what? But it's no. Tama means there's no mamoshes. He said, if you read the words, there's no mamushes. Hishesh mamoshes. The cover of the schnitzel, you see it, you touch it, you feel it. There's the mamoshes.
It's a crunch.
My wife does it when she does it. She makes it with how's it called? The cereal. They make it.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes. That's what she does it. Because I made a fuss about it.
Okay, so the cornflake crumbs, it's no problem.
Cornflake crumbs. It's corn. It's only corn. But not always Amma Metzliach. She needs to impress her friends. It's a guest and it's...
Another problem with the cornflake crumbs. At least a while back, for a while, there was like some brands, the brand that everybody used became with a dairy on it. And that was like a big disaster because a lot of people make schnitzel.
But we get it. It says it has an OU. She gets it with the OU.
Yeah. Now they sorted it out, but for a while that was an issue.
Okay. Okay. Zog dem Chabavat. Yesh Omrim. Some say She'ei Nevurach L'Achar Mem Gimel. He says, now, a bracha Rishoyna, Rabbi say, listen to this. A bracha Rishoyna, everyone agrees it's a mezainis. So if you have, let's talk about, he said the croutons in a salad. Everyone agrees you have to make a mezainis. There's no machlekes, nothing to talk about. The question is that do you make alamechia? What do you make? V'yesh omrim she'nevurach la'achem ein gimel al teriv seimini dugmeri ki yesh b'teriv is kezayis dugon kedei chiris pras. You have to eat a pras to have a kezayis dugon, which is a lot. V'yesh luchish edvein lech oit kezayis shavruch achrein hi alach mechio b'vadai oit kezayis shavruch aboyri b'fush ravas b'vadik she's ba'ala ba'ala. So the Rav says, this is very interesting, big chumrah. The Rav says, and that there are shittas that hold, imagine, that if you have croutons in the salad, you would have to make an amichu afterwards. Even though you don't have a kizayis dechir pras, which you never do. You never have a kizayis dechir pras. So Meili says that you should, it's a machloikis. So Meili, if you don't have a kizayis dechir pras, you should eat something else that has a mazoinus, something else that has shahakol, and make a ben fushis. Lahachmir. The only lechuchumri says, it doesn't say lamam. Yeshluchish ledevrayim. You see? Because the Welt is surely not makbet.
By the Welt, they'll just make a burn of flushes.
They will make burn of flushes. He says, V'yeshluchish ledevrayim.
So ideally, if you have a salad with croutons, you should have a cookie afterwards. And then,
I think I'm wrong. You know what I think? I think I'm wrong. I think the ikra din that Rav Paskin, you would have to make alamichu. That's a big chiddush. Wow. I have to look this up again. The Rav seems to say that the ikra din, you would have to make alamichu only. You hear this? That means if you ate a crouton salad, you should make only alamichu. The Chumrah is saying it's kedai, the shittas that hold don't make alamichu. So the Chumrah eat another. But if you don't want to be machmer, you have to make alamichu.
That's what he's saying, exactly.
Either way, make alamachir.
No, he says yesh luchas the rain, eat something else. But otherwise, on a crouton salad, you have to make alamichu.
You say the same with the cheesecake?
No. Then the Alter Rebbe would have said only to eat a milk kazayis over in the brushes.
No.
If the extra Rebbe is to add something to make a burden of flushes, but for sure you make an alamichta, then why would you say
That's me'ikra din. No, me'ikra din. No, he means to say like this. Me'ikra din is the first shitta.
alamichta?
Yesh amrim no, that you don't make alamichu. Yesh amrim say that. You understand? You follow? This is a huge.
Somebody always add more mizana to say then alamichta. Let's say there's only a thin layer, so from the suffix, eat more mizana something, so you can say alamichta again. Here, there's nothing here to say.
Right. There's nothing there. Let's say good.
What's
that? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Let's say you have a crouton salad, and now
It's not enough to say alamichta because it's whatever.
you don't have kizayis with the chidas pras.
So you said
Make alamichio. Doesn't make a difference. But can we consider the whole thing mechio? You made a mazonis, the whole thing is considered mechio. Yesh machmirim, no. So you should be choishin in a minute. So be'ikra din, you must make alamichio, which no one does. I have to ask people. I don't know.
So are you? Is the Yesh Aaron saying that you should add the Zionist so that even for the other things that say you don't, or are they saying that you should add Shahakos to the bigger burner flushes?
The Yeshua is saying have at least a zayit, and if there's no kazayis, you make a burden of flushes.
The yesh, the
Yeshua is saying that if there's no achilas paras, then you don't make an alamichta.
this is a huge, I have to make a note, I didn't realize it myself. I didn't have such a busy day today. But I didn't remember this, that the Rav says, according to this, the Rav says if you want to do the right way, make alamichyu on a salad that has croutons in it. Even though you ate a little bit. That's what if you look in his words.
When you say a little bit means that the amount of croutons.
If you look at the beginning of the base, look in the Lashon. Look at it again and you'll see clearly in his language. Min dugan, that's called the main. Anything that has a mezoinus. The majority is honey. And the meat is one of the five. It's a meat. It's talking about meat. Give it a little taste. Croutons. Very clearly. And they don't care about anything. The next line is only telling you it has to have a substance, not a taste. And then he brings via shluchish that somehow, no, you can't make alamichyu only if you have kazayis lechirebraz, and you should worry about that opinion. But if you don't want to be, if you're lazy, you're not a bir Shemayim, all you make is alamichyu. But make it by nefushes has no more sense according to the Rav.
The Yeshon that you don't make a bracha on the Gimel. The Yeshon before the Yeshlach, he's saying that you don't make an alamich if there was saying what you don't. In order to make a bracha.
That means the first shitta held that you make alamichyu.
The first shit wasn't talking about the
He does say. No, both. Look in the words. He said,
correct.
"If we have been mizinos, brach achas mem gimel."
Correct. You make it on. It's correct. That's the ikar.
Nice says his opinion that not. So yesh lochish. So maybe yesh lochish. I'm going to make alamichyu anyways. Yesh lochish that you don't make alamichyu. So get yourself another piece of bread.
And another kazayas
Of something else because the first shitta is alamichyu. But I'm worried about both shittas.
According to the second shita, which we're not holding like, but according to the second shita, if you ate that salad with croutons, you should really be making a burger of
Right.
So now he's saying in order to make both of them
Both
satisfying,
exactly.
eat a cookie and have a glass of water or whatever.
The minig is. I'm almost sure I never saw anyone make alamichyu on that.
On such a little amount of.
You have that safe of this Lubavitcher guy?
I think so.
Take a look if he says something. Text me. I have to find. What is it? It's a bind. I was saw.
Yeah.
It's not a pamphlet.
It's a soft cover. I think we're talking about the same.
I saw a guy after. Yeah. This is a huge chiddush for me too.
We should put out a poster and stick it in all the restaurants.
How to annoy Jews. Tell them how to.
I'm just saying this stuff.
Yeah, it's sad. You know what's so sad? The Rav. I told you this more than once. That you notice the Rav made the luach Birchas Hanehenin. You know why he made this Birchas Hanehenin? Because people were mezalzel and brachas. That's why he made it. People, still today's days, I notice that people comes to brachas, it's just kedus. But
Would the Rav do the same thing when you have fruits in your salad?
yeah, it doesn't matter. If you have alam, no. With fruits you go b'sarov. But we're talking about mezainis. So if you, the biggest chiddush should be like I'll ask around. I'm not a restaurant eater, but the people who go to eat the salad, you put croutons. What bracha chayim do you make?
Usually watching at a restaurant.
When people buy the salad.
People are having a diet that are eating salad. Now
we
we
go
go
to,
to like Megillah or something.
If you meet Hashem, you'll have girls. You see already. Girls are always busy dieting or eating. You know what I mean? I say in America, either we eat all day or diet all day. That's America.
I do both.
Okay. Madvar Mamirim. Other Rabbi, ask other Lamda Torah. Last time you text someone, didn't you text me of learning over here, Danny, who you asked someone? You didn't like the Chiddush that I said the last time? Oh, pretzels. You didn't like the Chiddush? I told you the Rav says, yes. I told you the Rav says pretzels you have to wash. And you text someone and you try to say no. Who was this that you text? No?
I don't remember.
But I looked it over. I did look it over this morning when I quickly looked over. You know, the Rav holds pretzels you got to wash. There's nothing to talk about. It's amazing. You know, it's not. I knew about this years ago, and I very rarely eat pretzels for that reason. Because I always knew that Rav holds that you have to. It's not a chiddush. You know, if you learn it, that's the Rav shitta. It's not a. Okay. Medvur Mamirim, he says. Dogamid nachshe ikke shnoistes nit in tambeterivis to give it a taste. Am an enois take de tzvoye setavshel. Ik dabaik il hakfoisoi a tufel tetavshel. If it's made to give it a consistency, ol hakfoisoi. No, schnitzels give it a taste. That's not true. Why do you put the schnitzel?
No idea. Don't ask me.
No. Danny, what is the schnitzel?
Why did they put the thing on it?
To make it crunchy.
No, but it's
It gives it a taste.
To make it
Oh, the crude, the breading?
But it's tasty, right? It gives it a taste.
Spices in it.
So-
If they put
What about
spices,
the
some people
texture?
don't put spices, they just put the bread.
So if it's for texture, it'd be here at the doctor, just for it to.
No. What is the crumbs put there for? To give it a taste?
Crunch.
Both.
That's a taste.
To sell it for more money. You give less meat.
No, I guess no, but your wife doesn't do it for that reason.
Wait, no.
Rabbi, the taste is not really from the crumbs. Like today.
So what do you put the
go to
crumbs in?
Walmart, they have these flavored crumbs. They have, all the different.
Yeah, but
types.
why-
What's in there? It's the spices and the.
But don't you want
potato
the-
chips that they put in there?
Yeah, but don't you want the taste of the I don't, it doesn't give a taste, the crumbs.
I don't think the
Bread?
crumbs
It's
itself.
also for kids mostly, for fun, it's more enjoy. They don't, chicken breast grilled, they don't like it. If it's got the thing on top, it's always
It's
more
to fool
fun.
them to eat it.
I don't know. We adults also like it. I don't know.
Yeah, because of the taste. Hello, the crunch is part of the
You
taste.
don't want to order a chicken schnitzel because it's crunchy. You order it because it tastes different.
That has a
If you
different
have a
taste.
fried chicken and a piece of a breaded fried,
We need a chef. This guy, he's not here. Who was a chef? This guy's not here. The guy is a chef. The guy who sits there, he's a chef.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to ask him. No idea.
He has very good chicken strips.
But you see, if you put a little bit of barley into your challah to get the consistency.
Then it gives it a dafkoi ilakvoise denat. The question was in yeshivas when gefilte fish. Why do you put flour into gefilte fish?
hold it together.
To give to
In
someone.
yeshivas we said they put it in because they don't want to give too much fish. So I remember in yeshivas, I remember many people would remember there was a guy. He made him a Zionist.
That's actually true. A lot of people put matzah meal into the hamburgers. Like in the yeshiva, for sure they're doing that. They put egg and matzah meal into the ground beef.
To make it more filling.
Breadcrumbs. They put
To
breadcrumbs.
make it more, to double up their.
To double up. So then you have to make him a Zionist. It's not like foisoi, it's made to eat, to fill you. The yeshivas don't want to give you too much, they want to fill you up and you shouldn't be hungry.
But if you ask them, they'll say it's just to make it stick
I
together.
don't ask them to yeshiva. I mean,
Okay, so just to clarify this.
if you may put it not like foisoi, you put it to stretch it. That's what they used to call it, to stretch the meat, stretch the fish. And it's very clearly, foisoi means to,
Surround it.
Halacha means vergliveren in Yiddish. I say congeal. Make it, that's all you put it in, to congeal or to give it a substance. But if you give it to stretch it, you want more. Do you know what licorice is made from? It's made flour and gives taste. That's all it's done. You have to make a mezainis on that. Flour itself doesn't have a taste, but what you're eating is flour with taste.
Right.
Dried flour with taste. Same thing is if you had fish, if you put it only to give it a consistency, you don't want the flour. Just the fish shouldn't fall apart. Fish by itself would fall apart. So then you don't make a mezainis, but you put it to stretch it. The yeshiva bachram should feel full.
Okay, but it seems that it's possible to use this as the reason why you wouldn't make a lasagna on schnitzel. If you're saying that it's not really there for the
That's true. If we have to find out.
According to this, a cheesecake, just that thin layer on the bottom is just to hold the whole the cheese. So
Yeah, but it is very crunchy. That's not true. That cheesecake in the bottom, some don't, but some it's a crunchy taste.
Okay, the
The
ones
biggest
that
proof
don't-
against what you're saying is that you can get a cheesecake without that. You don't need that.
Hold on, though, they have some layer.
No. There's crustless cheesecake where there's nothing there. It's just
The art cheesecake that has a crust, you're right, that is tasteless. So good. They don't make them as Zionist. But very many, the bottom has a crunchy taste, and you like it. It's a crunchy taste you want it, you make them as Zionist. Only a Zionist.
So all Chinese, a lot of Chinese chicken is made with flour. And in Chinese restaurants, they're all made with flour.
They coat it.
All the things.
No, they're not lasagnas. It's just there for consistency. Same thing with the schnitzel.
I have no idea how it looks like Chinese
They
food.
coat it and then they put their sauces on top of it.
They what?
They take a piece of chicken, they roll it in flour, and then they put their sauces on, then they like fry it and bake it, and then they put the sauces on top.
So what is the flour there for?
I think it's there just to like hold the sauces. I don't think it's there for.
Then you don't make a mezainis. Then
I don't think it's.
that's what he says. If it's made not to give it a taste, it's just give it like he says, to absorb other taste.
I mean, what if it's part of the ingredients? You put 10 things in to make this batter. And you dip your
But it depends why it's made for that. If it's made that part of it will also give a taste, then it's a taste. Barley in cholent is very often not the main. It's it's for the taste.
Was it barley? I thought it's the whole.
No. Barley in the cholent is for the taste. I asked the chef more than once. Yes, I asked the chef. I used to think people used to argue this that the barley is not there. No, they told me the barley is to give it a taste.
I texted Jeff about the schnitzel.
Who's Jeff?
He
Oh,
says
yes,
that you do it for the crispy texture.
Who said that?
Your kasha is back off.
So you want it to eat
The
it.
question is crispy texture considered taste?
Of course, it's a taste.
I think it is.
It is a taste.
Okay, so you make a mezainis.
So why don't we make a mezainis on it? The kasha is no one makes a mezainis. I'm saying we asked older rabbanim.
It's like by pretzels, no one washes like it.
Not many people make it. It's not the first time. I heard this. No, I heard this when I was young. The first time Allah Baruch is that when we were medayik this, and I heard a lot of people held that way. It's not. I'm saying you learn well the Rav's opinion. But I'm saying, but this everywhere. I remember we asked because schnitzel is a alta machel. You know, it's not a new machel. Schnitzel, the Rav brings it down. It's all across all borders. You know what I mean? It's the Hungarian, the Polish, the Russian. You know, and even the Sfardim call it schnitzel now. Schnitzel is a really Ashkenazi name. I was told that cholent is a French name. Once upon a time, the French used Ashkenazi once upon a time. Okay, let's just, we'll stop over here. Okay, Ozdalad.
When you use the pretzel, you say